Senorita, nice to meet her. You want to take a drive, now the Benz, it's sweeter. The dress you have on expensive, and it really show off your extensive features. So first in the face, I hear the voice, and you don't know, say a coach, I say, for the kogency reacts channel. And today, we have It's Complicated channel, cheating and manipulation, rules of modern dating and understanding women. It's complicated within brackets. I really like this channel. This, I don't know the guy's name specifically, but he asks like thought-provoking questions about, you know, modern dating, like women's standards in dating and stuff like that. So I like to watch these videos. Like, it's interesting to see people's point of view on the world and stuff like that, and not try to cancel them. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a topic for another time. I literally just woke up, so I was like, let me just do this video quick before I go gym. I'm gonna do some video reactions because I know you guys want the video music video reactions, like Turner upload a song, Oh Boy upload a song, I think Chinks upload a song. So probably when I come back from gym I react to those. But really and truly, bro, those reactions always get copyright dogs, so I'm not really interested in them anymore, to be honest. Like, I like reacting to Santana's videos because I don't get copyright for that, but you know, Santana don't make video every single day. So, you know, we have to find different things to react to. So today, we have cheating and manipulation. It's complicated. Let's jump into it. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Jump in the comments. And subscribe. Subscribe to me. You don't know. Subscribe. But just hit 4K. So subscribe so we can reach up to 5. You don't know. The views captured in the video not necessarily for the views of the creators. Gang. Gang.
Do you believe that men initially do really nice things for women because they want sex?
Majority of the time, yes. I know you're gonna have some men out there that just do nice things for women just because, but majority of the time, it's because they want sex. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Yes.
If so, why would a woman ever accept an extravagant offer from a man if she wasn't interested in having sex?
I mean, women like dinner and a good time, right?
Yeah, but if you know that he's doing this because he expects sex, if you don't clearly tell him, yo, you know you're not going to get sex after this, right? He's probably not going to take you to the dinner, but you don't tell him that. You lead him on.
Isn't that leading a man on?
Not necessarily. I think it's fun to get
Bro, it's coming like, me a god or something.
to know somebody.
Hell no. People do shit out of the kindness of their heart all the time, you know?
But generally, don't men initially do things because they want sex?
Yeah, they're looking forward to something. It might not be sex, but they're looking forward to
Well, if a
something.
man's taking a woman...
Bro, this guy knows exactly what we're talking about, bro. When you meet a girl, you're trying to be as nice as possible to her so she can. The possibility of you sleeping with her is still open. He knows that.
...to a $300 meal for the first time, I don't think he wants to be friends, does he?
Nah, not necessarily.
Exactly.
Okay, so would it be safe to assume he generally wants sex?
You may want a hand job. That ain't sex.
Well, I'm a genuine.
It's a sexual act, though. You know what we mean. Why you trying to pick points so where you go say, no, a blowjob is a sex? Because it's not penetration. Like, stop, bro. It's a sexual act. You know what we're talking about.
Nice guy, you know. Sometimes, you know, sex is a bonus, but you know, I'm gonna say I'm a good 70-30.
Okay,
We're not going out. We're not going to Roof Chris if I didn't plan on having sex with you once, at least eventually. Sometime.
Oh yeah. That's not happening.
There may be some men out there. I wouldn't say that accounts to all men, but
majority though, and majority rules. Exceptions don't disprove the rule. Majority of men still do things for sex.
I believe that men may wow or woo women in the beginning initially because they want sex. However, there are men that are truly out there looking for soulmates that may present themselves as being more than what they are in the beginning to attract that individual, and then there's some that are authentic and true to who they actually are.
Okay. If so, why would a woman ever
Yeah, she was talking a lot right there. I got lost. I'm not even pulling it up.
accept an extravagant offer from a man if she wasn't interested in having sex?
I think as women, if a man is offering you gifts and you accept those gifts, you're leading him on.
Okay.
If you're not planning on forming a relationship or become
Yeah.
intimate with him, because ultimately he is expecting something back from you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
All right. See, she makes some sense at the end.
If you're the type of guy to just expect something, that kind of comes off as desperate, and that's probably not going to get you anywhere. You know, you want to be confident, but you want to be sure of yourself too, as well as being yourself. You know, so I mean, whenever you're going into something and you're just expecting something back out of it, it's not authentic, and I think most girls can see straight through that.
But that's life, though. That's most friendships. That's most relationships, business partnerships. I come with something, you come with something, and we come to this table and we bring it together. We make a, we make something happen. We make a project. We do something, you know? I don't know of any friendship or any positive friendship or relationship or business partnership where both parties are bringing nothing and expecting nothing. That doesn't make any sense. You have to bring something and then expect something in return for what you are bringing. Like, or else the value of the relationship is going to be unbalanced because nobody knows the value of who's bringing what and what. You know, like, I don't agree with that. No, you have to know what you're bringing and what you have to expect. You have to know that.
If so, why would a woman ever accept an extravagant offer from a man if she wasn't interested in having sex?
Because most girls are gold diggers anyway. They want what they can get out of any.
Yo, he looked like he had the answer in his head ready from time.
Because most girls are gold diggers anyway. They want what they can get out of anybody. It doesn't just have to be a man, it's anybody.
Yeah. Isn't that leading a man on?
Definitely. Definitely.
Is it fair for somebody who leads people on to complain about being cheated on?
Nah.
No, because you can't be cheated on unless you've committed to being in a relationship. So if you're leading someone on, that means you haven't committed to being in a relationship with that person. So therefore, if he decides to date or partner with someone else, then no, he hasn't cheated. There's no commitment.
Yeah. Does being in love require you to be vulnerable?
Yes, it most
vulnerable in what sense though?
Definitely does. It requires you to open up parts of yourself that you may typically guard. But
yeah, that's true. Sometimes you end up talking about things or just having conversations that you don't want to have.
In order to have a real intimate relationship, you have to share those things that are closest to us.
Does it require you to be vulnerable? I guess in some aspects, because being in love sometimes, you know, clouds your judgment for some things you wouldn't normally do in the case if you really care about somebody like that.
Yeah.
When a woman leads a man on, do you blame the man for making himself vulnerable, or do you blame the woman for taking advantage of his weakness?
I blame the man, really and truly, because as a man, a lot of the times you can tell if the interest is there. If you're here just bringing gifts and all she's doing is just saying, oh, thank you, you're such a nice guy, you're so nice. Like, obviously, bro, like, come on. Obviously, we're not going to keep bringing gifts. We're not getting anything back. But a lot of guys, they don't care, though. They're like, nah, man. I know if I just stay persistent, if I just keep trying, she's gonna want me someday. Nah, bro, it don't work like that, blood.
Well.
But then it's also the woman as well. No, it's not. No. If somebody is bringing this girl gifts and he's not pressuring her sexually, physically, all of that, fine, girl. Like, you have to use people in this world sometimes, you know. It sounds bad, but sometimes you have to use the limps. You have to use the simps. If the simps are gonna forward and give you gifts every day, and they know you ain't gonna sleep with them, but they're still giving you gifts, take your gifts, baby girl. I can't fight you.
You know, a real man ain't supposed to be weak, you know, but I mean, a pretty woman that says the right things to a man, she could pretty much get anything from a man, so I'd have to blame the woman more than the man.
That's why you have to stay strong, bro. Stay strong up here in the noggin. You understand? Don't watch all that surface level. Oh, she's a 10 out of 10. What's up here, though? What's up there, though? What's coming out of this, though? The gift of the gab. Does she have it?
What signs should a man look for if he's concerned about being led on?
Just if she's concerned more about what he has in his pockets than what he has in his heart.
Yeah.
When a woman leads a man on, do you blame the man for making himself vulnerable, or do you blame the woman for taking advantage of his weakness?
I don't admire women who lead men on.
Nah.
I believe there are
But understand it though.
a lot of beautiful women in the world who know that they're beautiful, and they have no intent on being in any type of long-term relationship. They just want what the man can provide them with. And good.
And for those women, for those people, and those men that want to pay for those women, completely fine. Live your life.
Good men who have good hearts, who are really looking for lifelong
But not me though.
partners. So I don't support or believe in women who do that.
What signs should a man look for if he's concerned about being led on?
A woman who's not giving back and who is continuously, who he's spoiling, basically. A man can set himself up for that.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be putting out gifts and paying bills and stuff like that in the very beginning when there's no commitment.
Yeah,
Do you think it's fair for somebody who leads people on to complain about being cheated on?
Bro, you can't. Look at their eyelashes, bro. Your eyelashes do not look like that. Take them off.
No.
Why not?
It just doesn't make sense.
You can't do dirty and then
be
not
upset
expect
when you're done dirty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
When a woman leads a man on, do you blame the man for making himself vulnerable, or do you blame the woman for taking advantage of his weakness?
Blame the woman for taking advantage, because regardless of gender, you don't take advantage of people regardless.
Okay.
Hey man, well done, well done. I like how these girls are talking, bro.
Would blaming the man be victim blaming?
I thought with the eyelashes I was gonna hear something different. Okay, you know it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. The eyelashes, they're flapping all over the place. It's like 5 centimeters away from your face. It's a lot, bro. It's very confusing.
Yes.
What sign should a man look for if he's concerned about being led on?
Does she put actual, like, not just
effort.
attention, like effort? Does she put effort into you?
Right.
Does she actually
you
want...
see, me and her connected, you know. We have the connection. I told her what to say and she believed me. She listened to me. When was this video uploaded? I don't care. 10 months ago? She listened to me 10 months ago.
Listen to what you're saying.
When somebody cheats on their lover, do you typically blame the one who cheats or the one who drove the other one to cheat?
I don't drove somebody to cheat though. They can drive you to leave, but drive you to cheat? I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have to really investigate the psychology behind that one.
No, it's no driving you to cheat. If you cheated, you already had that in your mind. Didn't nobody make you do it. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody made you do that.
That might have been your excuse of why you did it, but nobody can make you cheat if you really care about somebody.
Right, they can make you leave.
Exactly,
yes.
they can make you leave, exactly.
I typically blame them.
It sounds like I watched the video already and I'm just saying the right things to make myself look better. I'm not, bro. I'm just that guy, bro. I just have all the answers. Who got the answers, Sway?
The one who drove the other one away.
Well, why wouldn't that person just leave then?
Because most people.
Yeah, I don't like this guy's answers, you know. From the first question, yeah, this guy him not answering the question improperly. You can't speak for the man, them.
Comfortable being in the position that they're already in.
Do you feel like it's easier for a woman to seduce a man or for a man to seduce a woman?
A woman to seduce a man because a man's always willing to give it up. They don't give a fuck who they fuck, you know?
Yeah.
So the answer is women. Does that make it easier?
That's bad, though. That's bad. As men, that's bad. That's bad. We have to change that. We have to change that. We have to keep the standard up. Keep it up.
Easier for them to cheat.
I mean, people cheat regardless. If they say they don't, they lying.
Who is more likely to forgive cheating, men or women?
I don't know, 'cause I'm ready to kill a bitch, man.
Would you agree that it's women because men cheat wanting sex, while women typically cheat with feelings?
I say when a bitch fucks somebody else, that means they definitely got feelings for that person. A man can fuck a girl and not even talk to her ever again in their life.
In their life.
I mean, but that's a big misconception.
But they don't understand that, though, bro. They never will understand that.
Exception too, because a lot of females these days can, you know, fornicate and stuff like that without no kind of emotion, just like men can, you know. So
that's
kind of toughie.
Why
or at least they hide it very well.
Men more likely to be able to have sex without intimacy than women?
I don't know, man, because the majority of guys are perverts. You know what I mean? We get into the mood, and then it doesn't matter who's there, and then we're not going to want to talk to them the next day.
Yeah. So then why should men be held to the same standard as women for cheating?
No, we shouldn't.
Most of the time when
we shouldn't, but we are, because they think we're the same, but we're not.
Woman cheats, they get to know the man first. It's not just a one-night stand type thing. It's more of emotional involvement.
Yeah.
What do you find more intimate, having a deep conversation or having sex?
Deep conversation.
Deep
definitely.
conversation.
If the answer is deep conversation, why is cheating more about sex rather than sharing a deep conversation with a stranger?
Because they don't actually think that the connection they think that the sex is the connection. Because a lot of times for them, the sex is the connection. But I'm not you. The sex isn't the connection for me. It's just another action. The connection for me is everything outside of the sex. But they don't understand that.
Well, see, that's the thing. When it comes to a man being cheated on, it wouldn't really be about the sex. It would be more about the connection that she gave to another man to be able to get to that point to have sex.
Yeah.
Should a woman be mad about cheating if she's already a side piece?
I really feel
No.
like you don't have the right at that point.
No.
No.
Don't women often say once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yes.
So if he's cheating on his woman to be with you, should you be surprised if he's cheating on you with me?
No. My mom always said, you lose them how you get them.
You're
Wow.
consensually giving yourself up to be a side option.
Right, don't women often say once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yeah.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. I disagree because people could change.
Okay, I was just saying
I like that. People can change.
that, like, obviously if the man is cheating on his woman to be with you,
I'm saying that from a male perspective. If I was a man, I would want, a second chance as a man. But a woman, I don't know. Once a cheater, always a cheater, nigga.
why would you be surprised if he cheats on you to be with another woman?
Oh. Because, wow, that's so good.
All right, let's try this one. What do you find more intimate?
Nothing's wrong with this girl, but she's just very American. And Americans are just very, mimicable, dog. I just always want to mock them. Oh my God, it's so good.
So good.
All right, let's try this one. What do you find more intimate, having a deep conversation or having sex?
Having a deep conversation.
If the answer is a deep conversation, why is cheating more about...
Because, the deep conversation, you can look in the person's eyes. You have the silence, you have the tension, you have the breath. Not saying you can't get that in intercourse, but in the deep conversation, there's the tension where you're like, oh, can it get there? Is it gonna get there? But we're just here, just deep eye contact, deep conversation, not breaking, not pausing, just, deep conversation, bro, I'm telling you.
About sex rather than sharing a deep conversation with a stranger.
Wait, what?
Or having sex.
Having a deep conversation.
If the answer is a deep conversation, why is cheating more about sex rather than sharing a deep conversation with a stranger?
Exactly.
I find cheating both ways, actually.
Yes.
Cheating could be in all sorts and forms of ways.
Why do you think men are more likely to be able to have sex without intimacy than women?
Why is everything like men and women?
Well, I mean, what else could it be?
Why are we genderalizing?
Generalizing?
Why are we generalizing?
Genderalizing.
Oh, generalizing? Okay, can you educate me? Like, what would...
Like,
what
why would you just say there's only a male and a female?
Well, no, I'm saying that, I mean, obviously, I talk to same-sex couples and other types of relationships.
Just answer the question. No, I don't like this girl anymore. Get her off the screen, bitch.
Chips and things like that, but that's fine.
Okay.
Why do some women pride themselves on manipulation as a skill when they already control what men want?
Exactly, which is sex.
I mean, you got books like 48 Laws of Power, got people thinking that they can use people to get what they want, man. I really think it all comes down to, especially when it comes to women, it's all about using to get what they want before they get used, because they already feel like coming into a situation, the man pretty much only wants one thing.
I understand that. I've heard many girls say that, yo, let me just get my thing before he does his thing, Like, if you didn't say bless you twice, I'm gonna find... If you didn't say bless you, I'm gonna find you and ying you up. I'm gonna ying you the fuck up. Anyway, what was I saying again? Shit, yes. Because most of them have been used in the past. So you're gonna use your past experiences to form an opinion of how you're going to step forward into the future. So you're gonna think that, yeah, most of these guys are just gonna do the same thing again. So let me get my thing done before they do their thing. You understand? I understand, bro. It's a cold world. Nobody loves each other anymore. Nobody's trying to show love. Everybody's a savage. Everybody's a demon. Everybody's on demon time, demon mode. Everybody's hot girl, hot boy, summer, everything. So, you know what I mean? Let them live them life, man. Go and do nothing. Me I go stay yes in my yard.
Is there any better manipulation strategy than remaining an unidentifiable threat?
What do you mean by that?
That's a good question.
What do you mean by that?
Is there any better manipulation strategy than remaining an unidentifiable threat?
Oh yeah, because they don't know that you're dangerous. Yeah.
That's a good question.
That's very sneaky. That's most
probably not.
high
Because
level
I mean,
manipulation.
if it's unidentifiable, then you're not really gonna be able to put your guards up like that.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
know? So it's not gonna be something that your defense is up on. So pretty much you're gonna be taken advantage of.
Yes, exactly.
Women often describe themselves as complicated, emotional, even crazy. Do you think women actually want to be understood?
No.
Yeah, most definitely. They definitely do.
But wouldn't that actually hold them to a certain level of accountability?
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, you know, women, because of their estrogen, you know, they move off, majority of them move off emotions, where most men move off intellect and what they're thinking about. You know what I mean? So,
gang
you know,
shit.
when it comes down to the mind state of a woman, you know, she's not gonna care what's actually making sense. It's all gonna be about what she feels.
Yeah, what she
And if
feels.
feels
Yes. It don't matter what makes logical sense right now, you know. It's how she feels, and you need to make her feel different about it. Bro, that is the most realest thing I've ever heard. Pull it up.
Actually making sense. It's all gonna be about what she feels. And if she feels that certain type of way, she's gonna be right about that majority of the time.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about it.
Wouldn't you say that a lot of things women feel is just based on perceived victimhood?
Most definitely.
As opposed to real victimhood?
Most definitely.
What are your thoughts on the following statement? A man's loyalty...
Or is the thought that he meant wrong by doing this when he probably didn't?
...is tested when he has everything, while a woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing.
Facts, because if you got everything on me right there, but you don't have nothing, a bitch will fly.
I think a woman's loyalty can be tested if a man, you know, doesn't have anything. A lot of times in the culture it's said, you know, women will stick with a man when he's in the mud, right? But the goal is not to stay in the mud, right? So in other words, it's okay, in my opinion, if you start at the bottom, but we should be working together to come out of the bottom.
Yeah,
staying at the bottom is not okay, and some people are okay with having the minimum in life. They don't have much desire out of life.
Yeah, that's
true. And I think as women, we have to decide, because women, we are very loyal. The black woman is very loyal to her man, and but we could be so loyal that we don't see, you know, some red flags there.
Yeah, definitely. You can be so loyal that you're blind to the fact that this guy isn't going anywhere. What you doing? How long you and him going to sit down here? How long we going to be in the mud? How long? How long? You understand? And it's like, if he's not even making, you have to even track the progress on like a monthly thing, every 6 months, probably every year thing. Track the progress. Are we making progress, yes or no? If the answer is no, something needs to change, because we have to keep making progress. We're in the mud. The only way we're going to come out is if we're going to, you know, make some progression in the upward direction. If we're not doing that, then something has to change. She has to go, he has to get a different job, them have to work overtime, something. But the two of them just can't sit down there struggling like that, you know, because she's probably gonna leave, bro, if she get a better option, a better offer.
Oftentimes people can sell you a dream, right? It's very easy to profess things with their lips, but are you actually going to put in the action and the work behind it, the education and all that it takes to achieve the things that you say that you want? And I think as women, we need to be able to identify that, because we can't make a man be a man. We can't make him want more for his life and more.
Only a man can make a man be a man. That's why with all this feminism stuff, women, stop trying to control what men listen to and what men watch, because you will fuck up men. You have been fucking up men. Men are way softer now, way less testosterone, way less drive to do anything in life, to be any different than the next man. I'm just, you know, fine with mediocrity. Why? Because of feminine media. I think so. I honestly think so.
More for his family. He has to want that for himself.
In my response to that question, I have to quote a famous comedian by the name of Chris Rock. Only, you know, Dogs and children only love unconditionally.
Yeah.
Men are only loved for what we can provide for the situation.
Yes, which is fact.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
So do you think that people are only as loyal as their options today?
Majority.
They're only as loyal as their perception to the options, I would say. If you see the options as something where you have to take part in, where you feel like you're missing out, or you feel like, you know, you're going to benefit from it, and, you know, it's rare. If you view your options like that, then fine. But if you view your options as just, bro, they were going to want to have sex with any 6-foot rich guy, millionaire, whatever, of course they're going to want to have sex with me. You know, so it depends on how you view the options. You can view them as, you know, I'm happy to have them, or you can view them as, of course they were going to want to do that. I have money, they're women, they're going to want to fuck. Whoa. You know, so it depends.
Majority of them, you know, because the love is really just more of a word now. Now it's more, what can I get out of you? You know, it's not many people that's trying to look for genuine love these days.
Do you think unconditional love is possible in a romantic relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So why do we have a term called deal breakers?
Deal breakers?
Because, I guess what you mean, then it's not really unconditional. It is conditional. I guess the feeling that they have when they bring up unconditional is like, nothing can take this away. But I guess they have to get past, you know, even knowing if they have deal breakers first before they get to unconditional love. You have to find out who the person is first and find out if they have your deal breakers before you even get to unconditional love.
Man, I think it's because nowadays, you know, people are starting to give up on the fight more. You know, they're starting to, you're not seeing a lot of, like, when I was coming up, my grandmothers and granddaddies, like, you had a lot of older people that were married for years, and now you just don't see that. You know, you don't see a lot of people being married for more than 10 years. So I guess it's just, it's stuff like that that just puts a downfall on it and makes it to where people don't really want to work for their relationship.
Yeah. I tell you, in the West, it's going downward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody loves nobody no more. I told you, everybody wants to be a savage. Everybody's on demon time. Everybody's trying to get the most bodies. Everybody's trying to, you know, do our OnlyFans. You know, it's just, you can't be doing all of these things on one side of your house, and then, you know what I'm saying, you're doing all these things on the next side, but then complain, say, why the house not coming together? Because, bro, you're doing two totally different things that actively undermine the action of the other.
Do you know more people who have stayed together or who have separated?
Separated, most definitely.
So
relationship.
Do you know more people who have stayed together or who have separated?
Separated.
Separated.
So is it worth getting into a long-term relationship when the risks are so high?
It is if it's worth.
Nah, not necessarily, because either long-term or short-term, you're going to separate either way. So, as in, if you're going to think about it like that, you know, because if you're thinking you're going to get in a long-term relationship and still separate, but if you go short-term, you're still going to separate too. So, it just, whoever you want to spend the most time with, I guess.
Perfect, man, because love, man, that real love is worth any obstacle you're going to have to go through. And that, it has to be genuine, though. It has to be 50% on both sides, not 100%, you know, because you got to take something from the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
If you woke up tomorrow as a gorgeous female, would you use sex to manipulate men?
Immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
So can you blame women for doing that just because they can?
No.
That's what I'm saying. At the start of the video, I told you, hey, girl, if he wants to buy you all of these things and he knows he ain't getting nothing, and he's still buying you gifts and giving you stuff, money, paying your bills, fine, take it. What? Somebody's here to take care of you. You don't have to do anything? What? My girl, you win the lotto. Do your thing. Like, why would I hate against that?
I get mad at it, though.
If men woke up tomorrow as gorgeous women, would they use sex to manipulate men?
Yes.
Most definitely.
If so, can you blame women for doing that just because they can?
No, not at all.
I blame the men for being taken advantage of and then complaining that, oh, she used me for this. Like, bro, she obviously didn't want it and you kept giving her gifts, so what do you expect?
The vagina runs the world.
Do you think if women woke up tomorrow as men, would they lie to women in order to get...
May I try to change that? No, in terms of, you know, give us back the power. Stop being so quick to just run after everything, bro. Stop being so thirsty.
Sex.
Wait, what am I saying?
No.
I'm asking...
What did you say?
The vagina runs the world.
Do you think if women woke up tomorrow as men, would they lie to women in order to get sex?
No.
If women woke up as men, I think a lot of them would just be fascinated that they have a penis dangling between their legs, first of all. And then, when it comes on to getting women, I think they would just try to be smooth and just try to talk to them, like, really and truly. I don't know. Yeah. I can't see what they would do other than try to be smooth or, you know, play with the penis. I don't know.
I'm asking men, if they woke up tomorrow as a gorgeous woman, do you think they would use sex to get what they want?
100%. In my eyes, 100%, I believe that would be yes. If they woke up as like Megan Fox, yes, they're gonna use their body.
Okay, so
Megan
is
Fox
it fair
is
for
lame.
men to blame women for doing that just because they can?
No. I feel like everyone is independent and everyone has the right to their own body and the right to say whatever they want.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Now, asking a woman, if you woke up tomorrow as a man, would you lie to women in order to get sex?
Would I what?
Do you think if women woke up tomorrow as a man, do you think they
You
would
see what I mean, bro? She's just so, like, robot-like.
lie to women in order to get sex?
Nah.
And not in a good way.
They probably try to have deep conversations and shit.
You see what I said? They'll probably try to be smooth, dog. Some deep conversation shit. I told you.
Okay. So why is it okay for women to manipulate, but it's wrong when men do the same thing?
I never understood that, and I always try to say that. Double standards is a motherfucker.
Who do you think has bigger double
been
standards,
drinking.
men or women?
This guy's been drinking, bro. I'm taking a shot just for him.
You already know.
Okay, so if I woke up as a man, would I lie to have sex? No.
Why not?
Because my dad has always taught me never to lie.
Okay, but do you think that a lot of men lie to women to get sex?
100%.
Okay, can you blame men for manipulating women to get what they want?
100%.
Why?
It's manipulation.
Well, why is it okay for women to
Women to
manipulate,
manipulate, but
It's
men
not
can't.
okay.
but it's wrong when men do the same thing?
I never said it was okay to manipulate.
But don't women use sex to get what they want?
Not all women do.
Not all women, but not all men lie either, right?
That is correct.
Okay. What is the difference between using power and...
It's like she wants to agree, no, but she doesn't. Like, I don't know why they find it so hard to just agree. You're saying everything in agreement. Just say, I agree.
Using power.
Using a power is you could use it. Oh, wow. Using and abusing. Abusing is everything's good in moderation. So you could use, it's just like water. If you drink too much water, you're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
So like
where's she
using
going?
and abusing, it's
Yeah?
just like
Yeah? Come on, like, come on. Like, finish something. Say something. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I already gave up on you, baby girl. You're gone.
It gets used on both sides of the field, whether you're a woman or a man. You know, it's just men are using, you know, women for things, and women are using what they got as far as what they have to get what they want. You know what I mean?
World,
men
bro.
use what they work for to get what they want.
It's the world. It's the way of the world works.
So what's the difference between using power and abusing power?
I guess when you're doing it for the wrong things. I mean, a lot of these girls.
Like, if you're using it and it's obviously like hurting somebody else or to the detriment of somebody else, then you can say that's abusive. That's an abusive use of power.
Out here, they know what's coming with a big wallet. You know, they know that a guy wants to take them out to eat, take them out to a place like Vegas. You know, pretty much he's not trying to do all that for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fact.
Here's her last.
That's hey, yo, YouTube, stop playing my videos instantly. Anyway. Yo, you see, a lot of the opinions I had were echoed in this video. I don't want it to seem like I'm just looking for an echo chamber to just see my views reflected onto the screen. But if I think the same and I play the video and he just happens to say what I just said, what you want me to do, bro? Like, don't blame me. Blame the universe or something. But I like this video. There weren't too many controversial takes in this. I've definitely seen more because I used to watch this channel a lot. I'll probably bring it like back No, bring it back. I'll probably bring this onto the channel more than some other reactions. Because I like these, you know, very thought-provoking. You know, get the brain working, bro. You understand? So we're just going to be a different reaction. So hit the like button, jump in the comments, tell me if you like this, if you don't like it. Yeah? And subscribe to me. No, subscribe so we can hit 5K. We just hit 4. So please subscribe so we can hit 5 fucking K, nigga. And I'm out this motherfucker, man. Peace. Senorita, nice to meet her. You want take a drive, now the Benz, it's sweeter. The dress you have on expensive, and it really show off your extensive